Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. He's had it taken off him. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf. Good, strong midfield running here. Now it's Politano. And he's had it nicked away. Pull it. And here's Messi. Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Messi. Seedorf. Goes for a shot! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
And he's picked it up out wide. In with the challenge. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Totti. And here's Berbatov. And Berbatov! Oh! Fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Impressive jump! And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. And here's Berbatov. Ronaldinho. And he shoots! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
After 23 minutes...
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Seedorf, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Politano stood his ground strongly. Looking for options for movement.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was...
Oh, great leap! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Edmilson. Cafu. That's Politano. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Messi's cross. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Totti. That has ended up in no man's land. Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He is through here. Oh, important interception.
Ronaldinho clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Costa Curta. Messi. Cross goes in there. And it's hoisted clear. Tomori is there and he can get that clear. Pele! It's loose and there's a race. And again! There's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United dragged themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from...
Messi! It's anyone's ball. He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Manchester United are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane chance for a shot! Messi. Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. And here's Van Basten. Oh, he's busted shapes to shoot! What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Manchester United have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better?
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? And he's quick to get rid. Cafu. Chance! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Lacroix gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? And he can thump it away. And that's a throw-in. Seedorf. Now it's Pele. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Gerrard. And this is Ronaldinho. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Spread out to the left. Now it's Pele. It's Pele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now it's Berbatov. And it's made its way to him. Ronaldinho. Big chance! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United with the lead. That's good play.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cleared without hesitation. Totti. And the counter is on. Politano makes a move down the right. Now, can they get him away? He's got away. Great chance! And a neat finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Maradona. And he's managed to get free.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Good read, needed to be. Maldini spots it and intercepts. And here's Maradona.
Maradona really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Just 5 minutes left. Politano. Cafu bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And here's Berbatov. Now this could be a chance. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Edmilson. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now it's Politano. Politano carries the ball down the right. Cafu. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's played into the middle. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And we are already back underway. Manchester United conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's... And the finish! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Vieira. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance, surely! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? And this is Berbatov. Goes looking wide. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Totti looking to add to his goal. And it's Davids. Oh, good spread. Not where it came from.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Politano. Cafu. Politano. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Cafu.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. And the action has already restarted. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Now it's Maradona. Edmilson. Pass somewhat off target. Davids. Now it's Totti. Could move up a gear here. Davids receives it in a good position here. Takes a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Manchester United leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. And this is Berbatov, looking for the run.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He has found the way through. Here comes the cross. Manchester United, moments now away from seeing this one out. Now it's Politano. And we're done. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game.